Hey folks, today things are heating up because we're delving into the explosive insights of the master, Peter Lynch Bank Collapse, about the financial future. He has issued a red alert for a potential crash, unveiled the challenges facing generations Y and Z, and best of all, revealed the opportunities hidden amidst the chaos. Get ready for a real journey into the financial minds of these generations, with valuable tips and a map to navigate economic turbulence. Stick with us till the end because Lynch is shedding light on the shadows of the market. Don't forget to subscribe. It's going to be an incredible ride. Let's go! 5. Peter Lynch and his significance. Have you heard of the legendary investor Peter Lynch? This guy is simply amazing at what he does. He's not just an investor, he's practically a guide in the financial world. Just imagine he turned the Magellan Fund into something extraordinary during his tenure. But what's even cooler? He made market dynamics accessible to all of us with a simple yet profound philosophy: invest in what you know. This means that even seemingly common choices can turn into real gold mines under his guidance. Recently, Lynch issued a warning about a possible imminent crash. He's seeing things that many of us might not be noticing. The guy is like a market detective, spotting patterns and anomalies that could indicate serious problems. And look, it's not just another market prediction. It's more like a call to be prepared. He highlights the increasing global debt, growing speculative bubbles, and a general complacency that growth is infinite. These are all signs, he points out, making us reflect on how we're dealing with these issues in the global financial landscape. Now, speaking of generations Y and Z, who are at the center of this financial drama, Lynch points out that these young people are facing a series of challenges, from the heavy burden of student loans to an unstable job market. Financial stability, which used to be an almost guaranteed dream, is becoming a challenge. And this goes beyond economic obstacles, as there's also a psychological weight associated with the uncertainty around traditional milestones of adulthood. Despite all the warnings, Lynch is not a pessimist. He firmly believes that amidst adversity there are opportunities. Crises historically drive innovations, and generations Y and Z, with their digital skills, are uniquely positioned to lead this movement. Moreover, crises often prompt a shift in values, prioritizing sustainability and collaboration over unchecked growth. Lynch sees potential in this and emphasizes the importance of financial education, pointing to the opportunity to invest wisely, even in turbulent times. His message is clear. Although we face real challenges, there is room for cautious optimism and an opportunity to shape our financial future. So how about preparing for what's to come? That's the Master Lynch's vision. 4. Warning of an imminent crash. Dude, you won't believe what Peter Lynch just dropped. A flashing red warning about a possible crash. He's seeing things in the market that are clearer to him than to most of us. Can you imagine? He points to the skyrocketing global debt, speculative bubbles growing to alarming levels, and a bunch of people who simply think that growth is eternal. This is serious stuff, and he's not just making another market prediction. He's practically sounding the alarm for us to be prepared for what might be coming. The thing is, Lynch is kind of a Sherlock Holmes of investments. He sees patterns and anomalies that many simply ignore. And these signals he highlights, like the soaring debt and this idea that growth is infinite, are like sirens screaming in the middle of the night. He doesn't want us to stand still waiting for the impact. Collective complacency can be our worst enemy, according to Lynch, so we need to be alert and prepared for what could be a challenging moment in the markets. Now think about the implications of this. Lynch is drawing parallels between the fragility of our interconnected financial systems and a domino ready to fall. A single major bankruptcy, an unexpected geopolitical event, or even a sudden market panic can trigger a domino effect in today's digital age. With everything so interconnected, the consequences can spread like wildfire. He wants us to understand that, in this globalized world, vigilance and preparation are the best defenses we have against these unpredictable dominoes of the future. We're on unstable ground, and Lynch is kind of shining a light in the shadows, showing that preparation is the key to not being caught off guard. So stay tuned, buddy. That's Lynch's view, straight from the front lines of finance. 3. Vulnerability of the globalized world. Dude, let me tell you about something Peter Lynch has been emphasizing lately. The vulnerability of our big global world. He's pointing fingers at something that many people kind of ignore, but it's serious stuff. You know that web of interconnected financial systems? Well, Lynch is saying that it's kind of like a house of cards ready to collapse. A major company going under, an unexpected geopolitical event, or even a sudden market panic can be the trigger for a chain reaction. And, my buddy, in today's digital age, where everything is more connected than ever, the consequences can spread faster than we imagine. He's making a pretty grim comparison between this and dominoes. One piece falling can set off a cascade, and that's how Lynch sees the fragile state of our interconnected financial systems. Just imagine a major breakdown like a giant company going bankrupt, a sudden geopolitical move, or a sudden market panic. These things can cause a commotion that we can't even grasp. It's almost like the financial world is on a tightrope, and Lynch is warning that we need to stay sharp. Our best defense in this game is preparation because, my friend, we never know when the first domino will fall. He's kind of shining a spotlight on the vulnerabilities of our interconnected little world. A major bankruptcy, an unpredictable political move, or a sudden market jitter can cause a digital domino effect. In such a connected world, his message is clear. We need to be vigilant and prepared not to be caught off guard. That's the vibe Lynch is sending, and you can't ignore it. So keep an eye on that financial domino, my buddy, because Lynch is reminding us that preparation is the secret to not being caught off guard in this crazy game of global markets. 2. Challenges for Generations Y and Z. Dude, check out what Peter Lynch is saying about Generations Y and Z. Things are tough for these young people, man. They're on the front line facing some heavy challenges. Just imagine, student loans that are like a backpack full of rocks, a job market that seems to be on its period, and on top of that, traditional milestones of adulthood are turning into a puzzle without a manual. This crowd, born into the digital age, is experiencing mind-blowing technological advances, but they also bear the weight of recessions and financial collapses. They see the dream of financial stability drifting away, and the real estate market, which used to be the holy grail, is more like a mirage. If that's not enough, they also have to deal with a retirement plan that seems to be playing hide-and-seek. And look, it's not just an economic struggle. The uncertainty is messing with these folks' heads, as they realize that traditional milestones are kind of out of fashion. Lynch is pretty concerned about this, man. He sees these generations facing a perfect storm, with loans on their backs, an unstable job market, and a society that's changing faster than the party playlist. The question is, how are these young people going to navigate in this crazy scenario? It's a mystery. The psychological weight of uncertainty is strong, and these guys have to rethink what success, stability, and the future mean. It's a kind of crazy situation, but Lynch is sending a message that, even with all these obstacles, these generations can be the architects of their own destiny. It's like he's saying, bro, the road is tough, but you can build something incredible with the tools we have. Do you get the drama of these generations, my friend? It's tough, but Lynch is out there ahead with the flashlight, showing that there's light at the end of the tunnel. 1. Opportunities amidst adversity. Hey, my friend, the vibe now is about opportunities amidst chaos, and Master Peter Lynch is keeping it real. Even with all these challenges in the air, he's highlighting that there's hidden gold in tough times. Look, historical crises have always been fertile ground for innovation, and Lynch is betting that generations Y and Z, with all their digital arsenal, can be the beasts leading this revolution. But it goes beyond that, you know? In turbulent times, there's a kind of recalibration of values. Lynch knows that societies start prioritizing sustainability, collaboration, and long-term well-being. That's a sign that, in the midst of the storm, a garden of opportunities is sprouting. He's even saying that in recessions, assets become more accessible, like a financial market clearance sale. It's time to invest wisely and plant the seeds for future growth. And you know what the key to this whole journey is? Financial education, my buddy. Lynch is sounding the alarm that, in the midst of this information avalanche, it's essential to understand, adapt, and make conscious decisions. He's giving that touch of cautious optimism, reminding us that history has shown several times that economies have an incredible ability to recover. It's like a reminder that, even with uncertain terrain, we can use knowledge and the right tools to face any challenges that come our way. So stay tuned because Lynch is out there pointing the lights on the path in the midst of all this confusion. Hey folks, what an incredible journey through the financial intricacies with the wise words of Master Peter Lynch, right? If you enjoyed unraveling these valuable insights, don't forget to give that like to strengthen the vibe of our channel. And of course, if you're not subscribed yet, Go ahead and hit the subscribe button to not miss any exclusive content. I also want to know what you thought of this dive into predictions, challenges, and opportunities. Comment below which insight surprised you the most or which tip you plan to apply to your financial life. After all, this is an interactive experience and we're building this journey together. Stay tuned for more inspiring and informative content. See you in the next videos. Thanks for being here.